This game is made possible by the Barry Montpelier Times-Argus, www.timesargus.com, with award-winning sports and news journalists located on 47 North Main Street, Suite 200 in Barry, Vermont. You can reach them at 479-0191. The Barry Montpelier Times-Argus is real local news that matters to Central Vermonters. Central Vermont's newspaper of record. That's www.timesargus.com.
Mark and I worked at Berrytown Elementary School when we were in college. We're both very family-oriented and community-driven.
Barry has a special place in our heart, obviously being our hometown.
When I met Mark and Ruben, they were college grads. 7 years later, they manage over 750 units in Vermont. In their spare time, they give back to the people they grew up with.
There are people in our community who are battling childhood cancer. This organization doesn't just financially fund their hospital bills, we actually help them out with the day-to-day expenses.
Local business owners, local community members, just a lot of local people that are congregating to help raise a lot of money for these families.
In small towns everywhere across America, this story gets repeated over and over. Local businesses coming together to support their friends, neighbors, and customers.
Our priorities and the bank's priorities align. We're all trying to make the community a better place.
Tournament Specialties is a proud sponsor of local area high school sports. If your team or business needs assistance in designing the perfect look, give them a call. Whether you're looking for a one-color tee, shirt design, or multicolor designs on your garments, Tournament Specialties can help. They do professional embroidery work also. If you don't have an existing logo, no problem. They will help you create an embroidered logo from concept to completion and can stitch on everything from shirts to jackets to duffel bags and blankets. Jeff and his crew take pride in their quality work and guarantee your happiness. Tournament Specialties also offers online storefronts. If your company or team is looking for a great fundraising opportunity, Tournament Specialties can help with no upfront risk to the organization and no minimum order requirements. Give them a call today to inquire. Jeff Apfel of Tournament Specialties on 64 Cherrywood Drive, Barry, Vermont. Reach them at tournamentdesigns@gmail.com, 802-272-7572.
This game is also made possible by Vermont Fellowship of Christian Athletes, established in 1954, a community working to see the world transformed by Jesus Christ through the influence of coaches and athletes. You can find more information at fcavermont.org, and you can contact them by email at glennolson@fca.org.
This game video is made possible by All Set Driving School. All Set Driving School offers 3 teen driver's education class sessions, spring, summer, and fall. With DMV certified instructors, contact them by phone 371-9293 or email allsetdrive@aol.com. All Set Driving School, a proud supporter of U-32 basketball and Central Vermont sport.
Northfield Savings Bank is the bank of builders, makers, doers, and explorers, multitaskers, commuters, planners. In other words, we are the bank of you and everything you do. With mobile and online banking, drive-up service, and of course, in our branches. That is banking your way. That is Northfield Savings Bank.
Made possible by locally owned Packard Fuels, located in East Montpelier, Vermont. Packard Fuels is a proud supporter of local athletics and community events. Packard Fuels provides home heating oil and service throughout Central Vermont. Owned by Ellery Packard III, Packard Fuels, 802-262-3835. Packard Fuels, keeping you warm. Established in 2016, Central Vermont Elite is an area AAU basketball program that is committed to player development and creating a positive playing experience. Coaches are committed to developing skills, character, teamwork, and sportsmanship through hard work. For more information, contact Bill Gant. Email bgant23@yahoo.com or by phone 802-793-3092. Central Vermont Elite is a local supporter of area basketball.
Coming with hard it hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all it is. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out.
Thursday or Friday. Yeah. I know. Really? I forgot my backpack. What's up, man?
Good concept. How are you?
Good.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
From East Montpelier, Vermont, it's high school girls hoops between the Montpelier Solons and the U-32 Raiders. Welcome into this broadcast on Orca and CVTsport.net. I'm Quentin Pelzel alongside Carl Parton, Ben Brown producing, and Kenneth Brusso on the camera. As we said, that this is a game between Montpelier and U-32, the first matchup of the season and the only matchup of the season between these two schools. Carl, normally when COVID is not a thing and the schedule is the normal slate that they normally play, there's 2 games in the regular season, but they only play 1 game, at least according to the VPA.
Yeah, that's it's pretty strange for these two rivals not to take each other on twice, but we're certainly looking forward to this one. It's always a good game, and it doesn't matter if one team is up, the other's down. They always seem to come and put on a great show, whether it's at U-32 or Montpelier. So if we do only get one matchup of these two teams, we're going to make the most of it and enjoy tonight here for the Solons and versus the Raiders. Have to make one comment in the JV game, an exciting JV game. The U-32 Raiders held on and won 34-32, and we'll give a shout out to Coach Danielle LaPearl, who couldn't be here, but also an exciting moment for Madison Bennett, a former superstar basketball player here at U-32 and at St. Michael's College, I believe, and she got her first head coaching victory for the JVs, so congratulations to Madison Bennett for that exciting accomplishment.
Yeah, that's a big moment for her, and the varsity team will be looking to take over where the JV team left off, and that is with a win tonight against the Montpelier Solons. Records coming into this game, U-32 3-9, Montpelier 4-8. But as you said, Carl, this is a rivalry game, and you can really throw the records out the window when these two teams play against each other because it will always be a great matchup. We do have the starting lineups for you, and we're about to read off the introductions. We're going to just go through this right away. Clara Wilson for U-32, she'll get the start along with Melinda LaCare, Elena Beauregard, and then Olivia Hogan and Kara Richardson will round out the U-32 lineup. This team, their last time out, they played against Spalding. That was on Saturday. We actually had the game, and U-32 was in it to the end. They were actually leading at the end of the first 2 quarters, and then eventually Spalding pulled away in the 4th quarter, won by 4 points. But U-32 was in it, and Spalding, they're a top team in Division II, so it's definitely encouraging if you're Coach Bennett, seeing this U-32 team get better and better as the games go on.
Yeah, I think they're playing good basketball now. They had a very strong schedule to start, the Raiders did, and they've really, I think, started finding their identity on the court. They've come up with solid substitution patterns. They know what they're supposed to do when they're in the game. And one thing that we didn't hear about until after the game, they had an exciting finish at Oxbow too, and I think that's on YouTube. You can hunt it down. The Raiders were losing by 5 points with about 30 seconds left in that game, and Olivia Hogan hit a 3-pointer. Oxbow came back and got fouled, went to the free throw line, missed their free throw line. With time ticking away, Hogan came down and drove to the basket, got fouled on a floater, made the bucket for the and one, hit the free throw, and the Raiders won that one. I think it was 42-41 in a last-second finish. So talk about an exciting game, and I think that has really been part of what is getting U-32 excited about this next stretch, and I'm looking at their next 6 or 7 games on the rest of this season. They've got some teams which I would call in their wheelhouse, teams that I think they can handle. If they play the way they have the last few games pretty easily, they could climb that Division II standings ladder very quickly.
Yeah, you got Montpelier tonight, and then you got Randolph on February 3rd. That is on a Thursday, weather permitting, and then on Saturday against Lamoille. Those are 2 teams, as you said, that are down in the lower tier in Division II at this point in the season. Obviously, you don't know until you match up against them, but certainly on paper, going into that matchup, you can circle that if you're Coach Bennett and say you should win that one. On the other side for Montpelier, they're going to go with Iris Toohey and Emily Swenson, Grace Nostrand, Willow Sterling Prue, and then Casey McCann. And this team coming in, they're 4-8, and they rattled off 2 of their first 3 games of the year they got wins, as we have the starting lineups read for Montpelier. But this is a Montpelier team that is coming off of a loss against Lake Region on Saturday. It was a 15-point loss, but Montpelier's looking to put that behind them. They're 4-8 right now. As we read off the introductions for the Raiders. But this is a Montpelier team that's 4-8. Technically, they're better than U-32 right now in the standings wise. Yes, they played some D3 schools, so maybe those those records are a little skewed, but this is a Montpelier team that is coming into this. They're thinking that they can beat this U-32 team.
It's always up in the air when these two teams get together, Quentin.
Now we got the national anthem, and we will be back for the opening tip right after this.
This game is made possible by the Barry Montpelier Times-Argus, www.timesargus.com, with award-winning sports and news journalists located on 47 North Main Street, Suite 200 in Barry, Vermont. You can reach them at 479-0191. The Barry Montpelier Times-Argus is real local news that matters to Central Vermonters. Central Vermont's newspaper of record. That's www.timesargus.com.
Northfield Savings Bank is the bank of builders, makers, doers, and explorers, multitaskers, commuters, planners. In other words, we are the bank of you and everything you do. With mobile and online banking, drive-up service, and of course, in our branches. That is banking your way. That is Northfield Savings Bank.
Made possible by locally owned Packard Fuels, located in East Montpelier, Vermont. Packard Fuels is a proud supporter of local athletics and community events. Packard Fuels provides home heating oil and service throughout Central Vermont. Owned by Ellery Packard III, Packard Fuels, 802-262-3835. Packard Fuels, keeping you warm.
Just about ready to go on this Tuesday evening here at U-32 in East Montpelier, Vermont. High school girls basketball between U-32 and Montpelier. Only matchup of the season between these two schools. Again, we kind of missed the introductions for the Raiders, but they'll go with Clara Wilson, Melinda LeCare, Alina Beauregard, Olivia Hogan, who we mentioned in the pregame, and then Kara Richardson. Really the same starting 5 that Coach Bennett has gone with for the majority of the season. For Montpelier, Iris Toohey, Emily Swenson, Grace Nostrand, Willow Sterling Prue, and Casey McCann. As we are getting ready to jump it out, and U-32 with the ball first. There's Hogan. As she drives in on Swenson, kicks it out to Richardson, who nails the mid-range jumper. And it's 2-0 Raiders.
Good ball movement and a great finish by Richardson. U-32 has been a great starting team the whole season long. I think they've probably been ahead in most, at least over half, of their losses in the first half.
Right.
Coach Bennett talks about really finishing 4 quarters of defense. That was one of his keys to the game.
Yeah, and we saw a couple of those games against Spalding when they had the lead in the first half and then let it slip away in the second. Montpelier has it. That's Nostrand. She's dribbling on LeCare. LeCare pokes it away. Now Nostrand needs to go in the backcourt to pick it up. Does a nice job to weave through Clara Wilson, but a foul is called, and it'll go against LeCare. So first foul on Melinda LeCare, and the Solons will inbound it.
Quinn, just got to say, I'm glad to be working with you on a basketball game for the first time. I used to be a fan of yours. I used to call you the king of the corner 3 here for the Raiders. So
it is very nice to work with you. I know I've worked a lot of games without you now, so it's good to finally work alongside you. I thought you were going to be doing play-by-play tonight, but here I am, and you're doing color. As that one is out of bounds, Raider basketball. Raiders 3-9 coming into this matchup against the 4-8 Montpelier Solons. Wilson on the logo. She'll pass it to her left. There's Hogan. Now at the point, LeCare dribbles in on Toohey. Gets it taken away, but the Raiders get it back. Hogan looking to get it down low, which she does to Richardson. Richardson already with 2 points. Nice step through, and she can't finish. Rebounded by McCann.
I've been impressed with Beauregard and Richardson inside for the Raiders. They've been getting better every game I watch them, and they can be a force inside, both defensively and offensively.
Yeah, Richardson had that. She stepped out of the paint and actually hit a baseline jumper to start this game. 2-0 Raiders. We're under 6:30 to go. Wilson down low, trying to get it to Beauregard. That's stolen away. Here comes Neustrand. Neustrand pulls it out as the Raiders coming out in a 2-3 zone to start. Trying to get it down low, which they do. There's McCann, and McCann lays it in.
Good post move by McCann, just using her height. The nice turnaround, extended arm, soft shot.
And here's Swenson on the steal in the open court. Layup is missed. Hogan might have gotten a hand on it. Talked about how great she is offensively, but she is a great defender as well, using her length, and she draws the foul. We'll see if they call it on the shot. And it will be on the shot, 2 shots. Foul will go against Emily Swenson, her first.
CVT Sport covers sports all year round, and I know a lot of these Montpelier players are multi-sport athletes. Montpelier really noted as a soccer school, so I'm seeing a lot of these names that are soccer stars for the Montpelier Solons. And I'd like talking about Olivia Hogan. I saw last spring on the pole vaulting team, a spring sport for her. So you got to be fearless and tough to pole vault.
Yeah, as Hogan misses the free throw, but Beauregard cleans up the glass and puts it in. Beauregard with 2 points, along with Richardson, who has 2. As that pass is going to get away from Swenson, goes to the backcourt, and it'll be Raider basketball. Turnover forced by the Raiders, and they'll have it in the front court as Petrella, Yvette Petrella, just checked into the game. She inbounds the ball, and a foul will be called. Richardson had the ball down on the lower block, but McCann picks up the foul. Thought we had a substitution, but it's Melinda LeCaire who just went to go get, I think, her water bottle from the scorer's table. Petrella trying to inbound the ball. She does. Hogan drives on Swenson. Now in the paint. Nice spin move off the glass. She can't finish. Rebounded by Hogan. Right back up with it. Lefty layup. No good. And it's rebounded by Sterling Prue.
Hogan's a lefty. She went to the right on the first shot. Respect that. Really don't let the defense settle in on your one move.
Yeah. And there's McCann. She can't finish. Fight for the loose ball as Beauregard thought she had it, but she gets it stolen away, and Neustrand has it. And Montpelier will reset. Trying to get it down low. Nice pass to Swenson. Swenson finishes. Her first 2 points of the evening, and that's something going back to Hogan's sequence on the other end. Something you really don't see at this level. Going with your offhand. And Hogan did with her right hand. She missed it, but then she followed it. Beauregard down to Richardson. Richardson off the rim, rebounded by Beauregard.
Definitely the look the Raiders want. A good 10, 12-foot open shot.
As Hogan lines up a 3, it's off. Rebounded by Richardson. Now out to Petrella, just inside the 3 line. She gets it to go. So Yvette Petrella on the board. And the Raiders have the lead back at 6-4. Under 4 to go in the first quarter. Just getting started here at U-32 on this Orca Media and CVTsport.net production. As Hogan fights for the rebound, and she's got it. Now she's looking to take it coast to coast, then passes it out. And Neustrand deflects it out of bounds. Raider basketball.
Nice defense by Neustrand there. It was kind of a 3-on-1 situation over on that left side, and had she not poked that one away, it would have been probably a really good open look for the Raiders.
Yeah, I thought Hogan was just going to take that all the way. Ball is inbounded to Wilson, who has it now, and Wilson will just reset. Montpelier coming out in a 2-3 zone as well. So both teams playing zone, at least to start this game. As Petrella finds Wilson on the wing. Caitlin McGinley just checked into the game. She's got it. To a cutting Petrella, but it's a bad pass picked off by Sterling Prue. And now a timeout is called by Trish Singer. First timeout of the game called by the Raiders, or called by the Solons, excuse me. With 3:07 to go in the first quarter, it is 6-4. Raiders with the lead. They've come out and they've hit a lot of their open jumpers that they've had.
Yeah, they're moving the ball well. They're finding space down at the baseline against the zone. Montpelier may just have switched into a man-to-man in that last series because of those open looks. And I think this timeout's smart for Coach Trish Singer, not necessarily because the score is getting away, but you look over there and I only see two bodies on the bench for subs. So from a coaching perspective, you want to get that extra. You don't get your television timeouts. I guess there's three subs, but not much. You want to get those timeouts and make sure you keep your team fresh. Not so much for the first half, but fourth quarter, you need them ready to go.
Yeah, that was something that I noticed, especially when everybody was lining up for the national anthem, as that shot is off, and it's going to be rebounded by Lexi Shannon, and a foul is called. Shannon just checked into the game.
Instant impact there with the offensive board.
Shannon in the midst of 3 or 4 other Raider defenders right around her too, coming down with that rebound. As it's inbounded to Swenson, and she misses the layup. Here come the Raiders out in transition. It's Beauregard, and Beauregard can't hit the shot, but it'll be 2 as a foul was called.
And here I go talking about other sports, but both Beauregards played field hockey this fall. Raiders had a very strong field hockey team, Final Four good, and she was a big part of that.
I feel like the Raiders always have a pretty good field hockey team, at least when I was in high school as well. As that shot is too strong from Natalie Beauregard, a sophomore. Trying to get her first 2 points, or first point of the night, as we're at 2:48 to go in the first quarter. Beauregard drills the second. She's 1 of 2, and the Raiders have a 7-4 lead. Bringing it up the court, Grace Nostrand passes to her right. That's Sterling Prue trying to get it down low to Toohey, and Toohey can't hit the shot. Rebounded by Beauregard.
That's that Raider interior defense. Beauregard, Richardson, and of course the ultimate rim protector with Hogan when she's in there. So it's a tough to get a good inside look against this Raider team.
Yeah, with that zone, they really try to entice you to shoot that outside shot. And that one's passed up by Nostrand. Back to Nostrand. Sterling Prue drives in on Wilson, and a foul is called on the floor. Wilson's called for the foul, her first. And Sun Mihan checks in for Wilson.
Mihan's a spark plug out there. She's really quick off the dribble, tough to stay with, and she can get her teammates open.
As Swenson finishes it for 2, she's got 4 points. 7-5 is the score. Under two to go in the first quarter.
Love the way Montpelier is looking. I call it old-fashioned basketball, post first, Stop us on the inside, then we'll take some outside shots. Montpelier really looking to pound it in and use their size.
Both of their buckets have come from down low as McGinley drives into the paint. Might have gotten the ball tipped, but Montpelier comes out with it. And Nostrand actually stepped on the baseline, so it's going to be Raider basketball underneath the hoop. Caroline Flynn also checked into the game for the Raiders. Mihan inbounds it to McGinley, actually over her head, but then Petrella's there. Back to Mihan, driving baseline. Now she jump stops to Beauregard, and Beauregard lost it, and she gets it back. A nice hustle by Beauregard to keep the ball alive. McGinley has it, played by Shannon. And travel. Travel called on McGinley.
I think Coach Singer made a good choice to go man-to-man with this Montpelier team. They are quick-footed. Yeah, I talked about multi-sport athletes. Soccer really carries over well for player-to-player defense. They move well. They stay with their player well. Going to make it tough for the Raiders.
And even if they go back and forth, man to zone, as that one goes out of bounds, turnover forced by the Raiders. Going man to zone will certainly influence the way that the offense plays, and it's going to slow them down if you keep the offense guessing. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Solons going just back and forth from man and zone, but right now it does look like they're in man-to-man defense. As Sterling Prue picks up Petrella at the half court, and she actually pokes it away, but it's off of Sterling Prue, so it'll be Raider basketball. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Ball is inbounded to Mihan. Mihan trying to find someone to outlet it to. She does. It's McGinley. Back to Petrella. Flynn was cutting, but Petrella didn't see her. Now it's Mihan who's cutting. They get it down low to Beauregard, but a travel's called.
I'm not sure if it was Swenson or Shannon, but they were putting good pressure on Mihan that time and really created that turnover just by mirroring the ball and not letting her get that clean pass in the interior.
Since the Solons have switched to a man-to-man, U-32 has definitely looked out of sorts on offense. 25 seconds to go as Sterling Prue trying to get it down low, but McGinley with the active hands gets the steal, and then she's fouled. Ball will be inbounded on the baseline. And coming back into the game is Casey McCann, and sitting down for the first time will be Emily Swenson, leading scorer for the Solons. Solons now playing some full court pressure. Ball is inbounded back to McGinley, and it's a bad pass from Mihan in the backcourt.
That's just what you want out of your full court pressure. Get the other team to rush and make mistakes.
And that's exactly what happened. Coach Bennett visibly frustrated with the way that transpired, but the Solons have possession now, 15 seconds to go, and Flynn gets the steal, trying to get it back, and the Solons come out with it, and that's Nostrand. She puts it in. Back-to-back turnovers for the Raiders, and now make that 3 straight turnovers for the Raiders, but that one doesn't come back to hurt them as the quarter comes to an end, but the Solons have the lead. It's now 8-7 at the end of one quarter of play. The Raiders look like they were in control, at least for the first 4 minutes, and then the last half of that quarter, the Solons, once they went to that man-to-man defense, it was a different story.
Yeah, certainly it gave the Raiders some issues, and the second key to the game, according to Coach Bennett, was patient offense. And I think they rushed themselves a little against that man-to-man. Everything was kind of relaxed, easy to pass around the perimeter against the zone. Then when Montpelier came out in that tight man-to-man, it really made them shift gears, and they weren't quite ready for it. We'll see what change that Coach Bennett made and adjustment he made here with this lineup he has in now.
Here's Melinda LeCaire, who's back into the game, working on Toohey. Now they get it to Richardson, Beauregard. Looks like the starting 5 back out there for the Raiders. As Beauregard drives in, tosses up a lefty shot off the backboard, no good, rebounded by McCann. It's a shot that you want. Open look, down low, and just didn't go down. To the wing, that's Shannon, back to the point with Nostrand. She tosses to her right. Sterling Prue with a shot, in and out, rebounded by Hogan. Hogan weaving in and out of Montpelier defenders, goes all the way to the hoop, and she came up short on a lefty layup. Rebounded by the Solons. Sterling Prue out to get it. Raiders still in the zone. To the point. To the wing, that's Toohey. Sterling Prue. To the corner. Here's a shot from Nostrand, too strong, rebounded by Richardson.
Montpelier's offensive thoughts are good on this one. You want to make that zone move, skip pass over it, and they got the shot they wanted.
Wilson, nice spin move in the paint, can't get it to go, rebounded by Nostrand. Nostrand Odd numbers, but she goes to the hoop anyway, tosses it up, can't go down, rebounded by Shannon. Shannon puts it back, but she's fouled by Beauregard.
Raiders have been getting the looks they wanted, a lot of inside stuff, and just not finishing at the rim at this point. Great scrappy offensive rebound again by Shannon. Not the tallest player out there, but in the right place and quick hands.
First shot from Shannon goes in and out. It's the back of the rim. No substitutions for either team. 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go. 8-7 is the score. And that one goes down for Shannon. First point of the night as Montpelier has their biggest lead of the game so far. It's a 2-point lead, and Wilson comes up short, rebounded right to Richardson, and she lays it in. Almost worked as a pass for Richardson.
I'm calling that an assist in my stat sheet.
She's got 4 points. Worked out to be a tremendous pass, and we're back to a tie game. Strand down low to McCann. McCann's shot is off. Rebounded by Hogan. Gets it taken away, and now Montpelier with a wide open layup, and that's Nostrand. She finishes it. 4 points for her, and Montpelier has the lead. There's LeCaire. Takes it out to the short corner. That's Beauregard. Beauregard's shot is off. Rebounded by Richardson. She misses. Rebounded by Hogan. Hogan gets the shot deflected and taken away by Nostrand. Great interior defense from the Solons. Sterling Prue open for 3, passes it up, back to Sterling Prue. Pump fake, now trying to get it down low to McCann. And she gets it back. Gets to the point, that's Nostrand. Back to Sterling Prue, drives baseline, the shot is too strong. Rebounded by Toohey. Here come the Solons. It's Nostrand, and she's off. Rebounded by Richardson. (11-9) game. Solons with the lead. Wilson driving on Sterling Prue and pulls it out. Down low to Richardson in the paint as LeCaire gathers the loose ball up. Beauregard driving on Shannon. Jump stop. High off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Richardson. And she tries to put it back, but she's fouled. It'll be 2 shots for Richardson. We'll see who they call the foul on. And it'll be on McCann, her second.
And we saw this in the Spalding U-32 games last Saturday as well. Spalding got a lot of good looks, but couldn't hit the inside shots. It looks like U-32 is having some issues tonight finishing around the rim, and that can really lead to a tough result.
Richardson has been doing pretty well around the rim. She's got 5 points now. And I think the Raiders have really made an emphasis to try to get it to Richardson down low, take advantage of her length. And that one is off. 1 of 2 from the line, as it is a 1-point game. Solons with the lead and the ball as we are approaching halfway through the second quarter. Here's Nostrand. Back to Sterling Prue. Flips it up. No good. Rebounded by the Solons. And foul is called.
Well, I thought that was going to go against Richardson, but it looks like they gave that to Elena Beauregard.
So Montpelier will inbound it. Sterling Prue from the corner. In and out. Rebounded by the Solons. Trying to toss it up now. Shannon in the middle of 4 Raider defenders. Again gets the rebound, and she's fouled.
Limited minutes. She's already got 3 offensive rebounds.
3 very tough offensive rebounds, with 2 or 3 other Raider defenders right around her too. Sterling Prue wide open for 3, passes it up. Now Solons get it down low. Back to the top. Here's a baseline jumper from the Solons. That's off. Rebounded by Richardson.
Great box out that time by Richardson, and everybody had their box out assignment out of the zone. It can be tough out of a zone, finding somebody to make sure you keep off, but Raiders did it to perfection that time.
As Richardson draws the foul. They say 31, but we don't have a 31.
Yeah, we don't. I noticed
in
that
here.
too. I thought it was.
Wish we can get you the name of that player.
Let's check the JV roster. That's always a good place to start.
Here's LaCare driving in, lost the ball, trying to save it, but she goes out of bounds on the baseline.
I don't have numbers on my JV roster, so we'll get it for you at halftime.
I think 22 as well. Sterling Prue at the point to the corner and getting it down low back to Nostrand. Nostrand gets it poked away by LaCare, but Nostrand gets it back to Shannon. Solon's doing a great job of ball movement, but the Raiders snuff that one out. And here they come in transition.
I think an injury timeout called by the official.
Nostrand walking a little gingerly. Looks like she's fine. Three minutes to go, 11-10. Solon's with the lead. Here is Wilson all the way to the hoop, and she got it to go.
That was nice. Going to her left, came back and floated one in over the top of the rim with her right. Smooth shot.
Raiders back with the lead. They get it to the corner, Toohey, back to the top. Sterling Prue to Nostrand, out of the wing, back to Toohey. Solon's again just trying to move this zone defense around. They're doing a good job of that. Now down low, that's Nostrand, and she gets it blocked.
Richardson, I think, got a piece of that one.
Now here are the Raiders. Natalie Beauregard fouled. 2 shots. Team foul on Montpelier.
Solon's with the lead.
So the next foul on the floor, the Raiders will be shooting bonus shots. Beauregard's first shot is off. Raiders have a 12-11 lead as we have a little over 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Beauregard's shot is too strong. Tough rebound by Richardson. To the corner, there's Hogan. Played by Sterling Prue. Hogan drives in. Nice poke away. Good defense. But the Raiders get it back. Natalie Beauregard with it. Down low to Wilson. Wilson to spin around. Lefty shot off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Beauregard, and she puts it back in. So she did not get any free throws to drop on that possession, but she ends up getting 2 points the old-fashioned way, right off the glass. And the Raiders have a 3-point lead. Sterling Prue down low. Now to Toohey. Back to the top. There's Nostrand. Sterling Prue down to Nostrand. Nostrand in the paint. Gets it to go. Wow.
Great sequence, unselfish passing by the Solons.
Nostrand now with 6 points. There's Wilson in the corner. Now she's at the free throw line. Nice cut by McGinley and an open layup off a nice feed from Wilson. Give McGinley 2 points. 16-13 is the score. And there's a steal from McGinley. One-on-one, McGinley goes up for it. Good defense by Sterling Prue. Great defense. As it goes out of bounds, it'll be Montpelier basketball.
I had a funny feeling it was going to be hard to get by Sterling Prue. One thing she's shown us in this first half is she's got very quick hands, hard to get by.
She initially threw that pass away, but then she rebounded and had that nice defensive stand against McGinley. And out of the corner, Toohey. The Solons doing a good job these last couple possessions of not turning the ball over and finding the open player. As Nostrand is too strong off the backboard, and that pass is thrown away. Here's Sterling Prue all the way to the hoop, and it's off. Rebounded by Hogan. And we'll see what the call is. An offensive foul on Hogan. She can't believe it. And it'll be Montpelier basketball with 9 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Definitely an angle you don't see a charge called very, very often.
Yeah. Might have gotten her with an arm bar. Something with the arm that Hogan probably must have done. And that's Hogan's first foul as that one is batted out of bounds. 7 seconds to go in the first half. Montpelier trying to tie this up or even get within one. It's Toohey. Fires up a shot. It's off. Rebounded by Richardson. And the Raiders will dribble it out as the first half comes to an end here at U-32 High School. 16-13. The Raiders with the lead at the end of the first half. It was a back and forth game, at least in the first quarter, and then even in the second quarter. So it looks like, Carl, as we head to the second half, this is going to be a pretty good game.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to this one. And I think just wait, I have a funny feeling Olivia Hogan, who was held scoreless in the first half, is going to catch on fire in the second half.
All right, we'll revisit that as we play out the rest of the third and the fourth quarter. But until then, we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have the start of the third quarter for you, so don't go anywhere.
My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all of it. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out.
Tournament Specialties is a proud sponsor of local area high school sports. If your team or business needs assistance in designing the perfect look, give them a call. Whether you're looking for a one-color tee, shirt design, or multicolor designs on your garments, Tournament Specialties can help. They do professional embroidery work also. If you don't have an existing logo, no problem. They will help you create an embroidered logo from concept to completion and can stitch on everything from shirts to jackets to duffel bags and blankets. Jeff and his crew take pride in their quality work and guarantee your happiness. Tournament Specialties also offers online storefronts. If your company or team is looking for a great fundraising opportunity, Tournament Specialties can help with no upfront risk to the organization and no minimum order requirements. Give them a call today to inquire. Jeff Apfel of Tournament Specialties on 64 Cherrywood Drive, Barrie, Vermont. Reach them at tournamentdesigns@gmail.com, 802-272-7572. Established in 2016, Central Vermont Elite is an area AAU basketball program that is committed to player development and creating a positive playing experience. Coaches are committed to developing skills, character, teamwork, and sportsmanship through hard work. For more information, contact Bill Gant. Email bgant23@yahoo.com or by phone 802-793-3092. Central Vermont Elite is a local supporter of area basketball.
Mark and I worked at Barrytown Elementary School when we were in college. We're both very family-oriented and community-driven.
Barrie has a special place in our heart, obviously being our hometown.
When I met Mark and Ruben, they were college grads. 7 years later, they manage over 750 units in Vermont. In their spare time, they give back to the people they grew up with.
There are people in our community who are battling childhood cancer. This organization doesn't just financially fund their hospital bills, we actually help them out with the day-to-day expenses.
Local business owners, local community members, just a lot of local people that are congregating to help raise a lot of money for these families.
In small towns everywhere across America, this story gets repeated over and over. Local businesses coming together to support their friends, neighbors, and customers.
Our priorities and the bank's priorities align. We're all trying to make the community a better place.
This game video is made possible by All Set Driving School. All Set Driving School offers 3 teen driver's education class sessions, spring, summer, and fall. With DMV certified instructors, contact them by phone 371-9293 or email allsetdrive@aol.com. All Set Driving School, a proud supporter of U-32 basketball and Central Vermont sport. Made possible by locally owned Packard Fuels, located in East Montpelier, Vermont. Packard Fuels is a proud supporter of local athletics and community events. Packard Fuels provides home heating oil and service throughout Central Vermont. Owned by Ellery Packard III, Packard Fuels, 802-262-3835. Packard Fuels, keeping you warm. This game is made possible by the Barre Montpelier Times-Argus, www.timesargus.com, with award-winning sports and news journalists located on 47 North Main Street, Suite 200 in Barre, Vermont. You can reach them at 479-0191. The Barre Montpelier Times-Argus is real local news that matters to Central Vermonters. Central Vermont's newspaper of record. That's www.timesargus.com.
Northfield Savings Bank is the bank of builders, makers, doers, and explorers, multitaskers, commuters, planners. In other words, we are the bank of you and everything you do. With mobile and online banking, drive-up service, and of course, in our branches. That is banking your way. That is Northfield Savings Bank.
And we are back at U-32, 16-13. The Raiders with the lead over the Solons. I'm Quinton Pelzel alongside Carl Parton. On the camera, we've got Kenneth Brusso and then Ben Brown producing. It was an eventful first half. Both teams had the lead for extended periods of time, but U-32 ended up eking out the first half. 16-13. High scorer for the Raiders is Kara Richardson. She's got 5. And for the Solons, it's Grace Nostrand. She's got 6. But it should be a very good second half as the Raiders come out in the zone, just like they've been playing for the majority of the game, if not the entirety. As that ball goes out of bounds, it'll be off of the Raiders, and the Solons will have possession.
Good hands by Beauregard, getting in the passing lane that time. Kind of shaking her hand. I hope that's not one of those finger sprain injuries that are so common in basketball.
Yeah, those are the worst, especially jamming a thumb or some sort of finger, as Toohey trying to get it down low to McCann, but that one is out of bounds. We did do some research and we found out that number 22, who we're probably going to see in the second half for the Solons, is Maya Chandler, and then 31 is Jaya Armstrong. The bubble players called up from the JV squad, as it's going to be a foul called underneath the hoop.
This might be Elena Beauregard's third. She kind of just was closing out defense as Nostrand was backing up, and the contact was foul number 4 for her.
Yeah.
I had 3. Ooh, ow, that really hurts.
4 fouls, and we're probably not going to see her again until the fourth quarter. So now that puts Coach Bennett and the Raiders in some very tough situations, having to go deep on the bench and playing the majority of the second half without one of his starters. Natalie Beauregard is in, as LeCaire trying to get it down low. Does to Beauregard. Beauregard wrestles it away, and now it's LeCaire. Deep shot is missed, rebounded by Beauregard. Back to LeCaire, and she'll pull it out as the Solons are in that man-to-man defense. Beauregard driving in on Swenson, and it's stolen away by the Solons. Nostrand going all the way to the hoop, and she's fouled. 2 shots coming up.
Nice crossover move to finish there for Nostrand. Kind of faked the jump, stayed on her feet, and drew the foul.
And that foul will go against Natalie Beauregard, her first. And Nostrand's shot is off. No substitutions. And that one is going to be rebounded by the Solons. Here Swenson tosses up a layup. It's no good. Rebounded by the Raiders. Wilson gets it down to LeCaire. LeCaire makes the catch. Down low to Richardson, and she lays it in. 7 points now for Kara Richardson. She had 5 in the first half, and she picks up right where she left off.
Richardson had such good position. That's sometimes a tough shot to make when you're waiting, and you finally get it. Oh, nice block shot by Richardson.
And that was Sterling Prue on the shot. So Richardson doing it on both offensive and defensive ends, as we have a kick ball going against U-32, and the Solons will inbound it in the front court.
It was actually a really smart play. It looked like the ball was going to be stolen by Toohey, and she would have had a breakaway layup. So Hogan just reached back with her foot and kicked it forward to prevent the breakaway.
Nostrand gets it to the short corner, and Swenson back to Nostrand. Swenson down low to McCann, back to Swenson. Now they reverse court. There's Sterling Prue for 3, and she drills it. Willow Sterling Prue, her first 3 points of the game. Big 3 points, pulls Montpelier within 2. Trying to get it down low to Richardson. Played by McCann. Richardson faces up to the point. There's LeCaire trying to answer a 3, and she is too strong. Another kick ball going against U-32. So it'll be Solon basketball. The Raiders look like they are intensifying the pressure just a little bit. Full court pressure, and that is broken by Nostrand. And she gets it stolen away by Richardson. Just lost the dribble. Now the Raiders on the fast break. Wilson off the glass and good. 4 points for Wilson. Raiders staying in that full court pressure. And Sterling Prue gets it knocked away, but it's out of bounds off of LeCaire.
Love that fast break. That was circa 1980s Celtics fast break, where you don't even put down a dribble. It's just pass, pass, pass.
Layup, easy layup on the other side. Great defense. Translates to easy offense, as we have seen for the Raiders off of that turnover. And now a timeout is called by Trish Singer. And the Solons will talk it over, but it's a 20-16 lead for the Raiders.
Another one of these timeouts that might be for strategy, but also might be for rest with the short bench that the Solons possess right now. As we mentioned, they brought up two what we call bandits. A bandit, plays some JV, some varsity. And they've already played almost a whole game. They're allowed 5 quarters per evening between JV and varsity. But, it's still not a very deep bench for Coach Singer.
Yeah, and that's something that that's the rules, but you can play 1 minute or 1 second of a quarter, and that still counts as a quarter. So I know they really don't keep track of minutes in high school basketball, but
yeah, I think there has to be a good understanding and relationship between
right.
the JV and varsity coach, and varsity coach has to say, hey, this is what I need from them. I'd prefer to have them for 2 full quarters or 3 full quarters.
Yeah.
So typically you don't have to rely on those players. They're just situational, and to give your full-time varsity some breaks in those tough, fast-paced games. And this one seems to be getting faster and faster as it progresses.
Yeah, as both teams amplify the pressure in the full court, inevitably it's going to speed up the other offenses. Nice pass from Sterling Prue down low to Nostrand, and she is bumped and fouled. Shot does not go. It'll be 2 shots, as the foul is on Natalie Beauregard, her second.
Nostrand's second trip to the free throw line, 0 for 2 earlier in this quarter.
Strong on both of them as she ties her shoe along the free throw line.
That can be smart strategy too. Catch your breath, get settled, get focused, calm down a little bit after taking a hard shot.
Multicolored shoes that she has as well. And the shot is good. Give her 7. That leads the Solons.
The Meehan-Petrella tandem checks into the game for the Raiders. They both provide speed.
And that's off, rebounded by Meehan. 20-17 as the Solons get 1 on that trip. Cut it to 3, just under 5 to go in the third quarter. Meehan on the wing to Petrella, as the Solons look like they are back in a zone defense, so they're switching it up a little bit on the Raiders. Down low to Hogan. Hogan steps through, cannot lay it in, rebounded by Beauregard. Gets it blocked away by Sterling Prue, and now Wilson will try a mid-range off the glass and good from straight on. Free throw line jumper for Wilson. She's got 6 points. Nice pass down low. Off the dribble, it's Nostrand. Fell down 2, took the contact, no foul called. She's got 9 off that great pass from Sterling Prue. Pace has picked up over the last couple of minutes. Both teams scoring, 22-19. Hogan gets it to Beauregard. Beauregard puts it in from the baseline. Didn't need the backboard.
Great pass by Hogan. She drew the triple team, saw her open teammate for the nice look and easy shot.
And now here's Nostrand. Gets it to Swenson. Swenson puts it up, rebounded by Hogan. Hogan looking for Petrella, down on the fast break, doesn't get it to her, and Hogan just chooses to play it out. Now she drives on Shannon, pump fake, and a really nice block by Swenson. The Raiders get it back. Petrella passes up a three, and they'll reset. Meehan with it to the corner. Wilson. Wilson a spin move out of Hogan, just inside the three-point line, drawing a double. Gets it to Petrella. Meehan to Wilson, and a timeout called by Coach Bennett. And the Raiders, first time that we've seen the Raiders call a timeout, comes in the second half with 3:01 to go. Raiders moving the ball around for 30 or 40 seconds on that possession, and then Coach Bennett just decided to draw up a play.
You know, I think he's probably reading the defense, certainly, and seeing what Montpelier is giving him in that situation. Probably not too unhappy that they are being patient. As we mentioned in his pregame, two keys to the game, patient offense was one of them. You know, patient offense means don't turn it over. Patient offense means don't force and rush a shot. So they were definitely looking around, waiting for the opening, but the Montpelier defense didn't have any cracks in it in that series.
And this was a spot, too, where we've seen the past two games against Spalding, two of the last three games that the Raiders have played. This is a spot that they've been into, leading in the second half, and then slowly but surely the lead does slip away. So the Raiders trying to do whatever they can to try to keep this lead, make some shots, and play good defense. As Hogan gets it down to the baseline, Beauregard pulls it out. Now she's beyond the three-point line, gets it to Flynn, drawing the double in the zone, dribbles it out. Petrella to McGinley. Back to Flynn. To Petrella. Great movement without the ball for the Raiders. Getting it down low to Beauregard. Beauregard lays it in. Great pass from Olivia Hogan.
Exactly what Coach Bennett wanted against that 2-3 zone of Montpelier. Good ball movement, and they just popped it right over the top of that base of the zone.
Here's Nostrand. And that's probably what they drew up to in the timeout. So nice job by Bennett to get the look that he wanted, as that one is out of bounds. Raiders with the ball, 26-19, just over 2 minutes to go in the third, as Flynn takes it across half court. We'll see if the Raiders do what they did last time, moving without the basketball. Hogan just outside the paint, and she's fouled. Foul will go against Emily Swenson.
You can tell that Coach Singer and the Solons had a game plan against Hogan. They're not going to let her go one-on-one anywhere around the paint. She's instantly collapsed upon. 2-3 green jerseys surrounding her every time she touches the ball.
And what the Solons are seeing, too, is that Hogan is much more than just an offensive scorer. She can also pass the ball. Here's a three from Hogan, and she drills it from straight on. Her first 3 points of the evening. Nostrand, mid-range jumper, it's deflected by Hogan, partially blocked. As Beauregard gets it up to Hogan, who's wide open on the other end. Nice cut by Flynn, and it's out of bounds off of Swenson. And a 30-second timeout called by Singer. So we were just talking about Hogan, and she, just until 30 seconds ago, she was held without a point. But she gets that three to go. But previously we saw great defense, we saw some great passes from Hogan as well. So we're seeing the completeness of Olivia Hogan tonight.
So we said it was 31, and it was my fault. Jai Armstrong looks to be number 30, I believe. You were correct, Quentin. So I think she's about to check into the game right now. So Armstrong is number 30, and she's about to check in.
Perfect. Yeah, you never know. They print out these programs, I don't know when, probably sometime during the day, and it's all subject to change until actual tip-off of the game. So we're just going off of the program that we have. As they get it down low to Hogan. Hogan spins, pump fake, throws it up. Rebounded by the Solons, and it's out of bounds.
Now I'm second guessing. I think actually Armstrong is still on the bench, is number 31. Did McCann change jerseys on us?
I believe McCann is 30.
Yes, okay, there we go.
And Toohey dribbles it in the back court, so that'll be over and back. It'll be Raider basketball. Petrella into Flynn. Down low to Beauregard. Beauregard back to Flynn. Flynn on the cut. She gets it blocked by Swenson.
Great defense by Swenson. Just held her ground, straight up.
Toohey back to Sterling Prue. Nice pass to McCann. McCann can't finish, but she gets her own rebound and gets it stripped away. Here come the Raiders. Up to McGinley. Wide open layup. Too strong. Rebounded by Hogan. High off the glass. No good. And it'll be rebounded by the Solons. Foul on the Raiders. Kara Richardson getting set to check back into this game. Taking out Natalie Beauregard, who gave the Raiders some exceptional minutes off the bench. Raiders still playing that press coverage, or the press zone. And Hogan gets her hands up, deflects it, goes out of bounds. Solon basketball, 30 seconds to go in the third quarter, as the Raiders have extended their lead to 10. Down low, shot blocked, gets it back, and a foul is called. Swenson with the persistence on the offensive glass. She's going to go to the line to shoot too. 19.8 on the clock here in the third quarter. Swenson's shot is good.
Swenson's like the quintessential four, you know, that power forward that rebounds, plays hard defense, contests shots, and then works hard inside offensively as well.
Makes both from the free throw line, cuts the lead to 8 for the Raiders. Swenson has 6 points. 12 seconds to shoot. Flynn looking to get it to a player, to a teammate. Down low to Hogan. Hogan gets it taken away by Nostrand. She's got 4 seconds to shoot, tosses it up, out of bounds with a second and a half to go. They'll be on the other end of the court. I'd imagine the Raiders will just dribble this one out with the Solons playing full court pressure. And that's what they do. 29-21 at the end of 3 quarters of play. The Raiders scoring a lot in that third quarter, extending their lead. They were only leading by 3 at the half, I believe. And now extended to 8. So a good quarter for the Raiders, and they're 8 minutes away from registering their 4th win of the season.
Yeah, this is definitely what Coach Bennett and the Raiders wanted. I think we'll step out and take a quick break here on Orca Media and CVTsport.net.
This game is made possible by the Barry Montpelier Times-Argus, www.timesargus.com, with award-winning sports and news journalists located on 47 North Main Street, Suite 200 in Barry, Vermont. You can reach them at 479-0191. The Barry Montpelier Times-Argus is real local news that matters to Central Vermonters. Central Vermont's newspaper of record. That's www.timesargus.com.
Back here at U-32, 29-21 is the score as we're just getting started here in the fourth quarter. Quentin Pelzel, Carl Parton with you, Ben Brown producing, Kenneth Brousseau doing the camera, giving you the live action from U-32 High School, where the Raiders have an 8-point lead, trying to win this rivalry game against Montpelier as McGinley gets it down low to Richardson. She can't handle the pass though. Sterling Prue on the ground, comes up with it, and the Solons will take over possession. To the corner, Nostrand gets played by 2 Raider defenders. Nice Euro step, but the shot is short. Rebounded by Nostrand, pulls it away. Jump ball called. Montpelier basketball. Nostrand with some great footwork. She just couldn't finish that shot. Sterling Prue open. Mid-range shot is going to be off the rim. Rebounded on the other side by Swenson. Gets it taken away by Hogan. Hogan weaves through a couple of defenders and is fouled from behind. That'll be on Grace Nostrand. And the Raiders will inbound it. Still an 8-point game. Plenty of time for the Solons to mount a comeback. Down low, Sterling Prue deflects it back to Flynn, who picks it up. Petrella from straight on to Flynn. McGinley has it. Penetrates in, passes it, baseline. Richardson. Mid-range shot goes. 10-point lead for the Raiders. Here's a three. And it's rebounded by Richardson. Hogan all the way up to McGinley, and McGinley with a layup in the open court, and a timeout is called.
Well,
now no timeout's called.
I think the officials thought Montpelier called a timeout. They did not, so the players stay on the court. That felt like the right time for a timeout to me. So.
No, I totally assumed that it was a timeout, but Coach Signer was saying, no, I didn't call it timeout. So we're playing basketball now. 6 minutes, about 30 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. 12-point lead for the Raiders. Nostrand to McCann, and McCann turns it over as Hogan. Long strides to the hoop. She's got it.
Well, I predicted that Hogan would turn on the offense in the second half. She has, but not so much scoring. She's got 3 or 4 very nice passes for assists.
And she's doing exceptionally well on the defensive end as well. She's influenced a handful of shots, has some blocks to go on her ledger as well, as it'll be Raider basketball on the baseline. And coming in will be Natalie Beauregard as well as Clara Wilson. Checking out will be Petrella. Flynn will sit.
Wilson had some big points in the third quarter to help U-32 extend the lead. She can take it to the rack well, very quick, very athletic.
She got 6 points, lines up a 3, but it gets played tightly by Sterling Prue, and a foul will go against her. And the Raiders will inbound in the front court.
Not a bad foul. This is a situation where Montpelier really has to get a little more aggressive, trying to create some turnovers. If they get into the bonus, force U-32 to hold on to this lead from the stripe.
Wilson misses the shot. It's rebounded by Beauregard, and a jump ball is called. It'll be Raider basketball. And this is where in high school Vermont hoops, no shot clock does hurt the Solons, because the Raiders, they can really take a minute or two before they toss up a shot, especially if the Solons aren't playing right up aggressive defense.
Solons are back into the man-to-man.
Trying to speed up the Raiders just a little bit, but the Raiders very methodical on offense, trying to get the open pass as McGinley with a nice feed down low to Beauregard, and she's got the easy lay-in. Beauregard with 9 points. Sterling Prue, and that's a double dribble.
Yeah, I think she would have been okay after the ball, after the hard two-handed dribble, but she put it back down again after that little hiccup.
16-point lead. 5 minutes to go. As this was a 3-point lead at the half, but it's been all Raiders here in the third and the beginning of the fourth quarter. McGinley, nice penetration move, back out to Richardson. Mid-range shot is off, rebounded by Nostrand. Nostrand looking to work fast. Give and go as the ball is taken away by Beauregard. Here she comes off the far sideline. Double team, Shannon comes out with it, but a foul is called on Sterling Prue right before Shannon could grab the ball. And it'll be Raider basketball. McGinley will inbound just in front of the scorer's table. Richardson finds McGinley. McGinley for three, and it's off. Too strong. Ball will be rebounded by LeCaire in the paint. Gets it out to Beauregard. As McGinley gets it to LeCaire. Raiders trying to run some offense. Up by 16, and Wilson all the way to the rack. Can't finish. Rebounded by Richardson. And she can't finish. Good defense by the Solons as they couldn't get the rebound, but it goes out of bounds off of the Raiders. It'll be Solon basketball anyway.
Love that move by Wilson. Such a powerful take, and I keep reminding myself she's only a freshman. You know, that shot that's missed that time is going to be 10 points a game by the time she's a senior, I think.
She's got 6 points for the Raiders. It's been atop the scoring leaders each of the past few games. Certainly a big part of what the Raiders do offensively. As that shot is off by Swenson. Here come the Raiders. Here's LeCaire beyond the three-point line. Down low to Beauregard, who checks back into the game. And there'll be a foul called. That'll go against Iris Toohey. That's her fourth foul. One more foul and she fouls out as Elena Beauregard drives in and can't get the roll. Drove in on Emily Swenson, had the nice first step, and she just couldn't finish.
It's back-to-back incredible drives by the Raiders that they couldn't get to fall. You got to be happy with the moves and the shots they're creating at this point anyway.
Sterling Prue. Back to her for three. She's already hit one from there earlier, but she comes up short. Rebounded by Wilson. Wilson getting played by two Solon defenders, but she dribbles out of it. Now down low to Beauregard. Nice pass to Elena Beauregard, and it goes out of bounds.
Great recovery by Nostrand there, getting back in the back of that zone and to make sure they don't get the easy layup.
LeCaire looking for someone to throw it into. She finds Wilson. Wilson to Elena Beauregard. Beauregard wide open. Now she dribbles in, takes a mid-range jumper. It's off. Rebounded by Swenson. Two minutes, 20 seconds to go in the fourth quarter as the door is closing on the Solons. Sterling Prue dribbles into the paint and gets it stolen away by LeCaire. LeCaire racing after it. She's got it, and she can't lay it in. Rebounded by Shannon. And before she crosses half court, a foul will be called. Meehan checks in. Caitlin McGinley is out. And this time a timeout is called and granted by the referee. So Solons will have a full minute to talk it over with just over 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 37-21, and this game pretty much all but over. As we've taken a look at this game, who has stood out to you, Carl?
The Raiders looked great in the second half. I was impressed with Natalie Beauregard, you know, both defensively and offensively. Kara Richardson hit the open shots and the mid-range shots when she needed to, and also strong defensively. Olivia Hogan's passing, especially in the second half, and defense, doing the intangibles. Also, I think she's a pretty high percentage three-point shooter. She doesn't take a lot, but when I watch her, she hits the majority of them. Just a smooth stroke from long range. So I'm wondering if maybe a little more Olivia Hogan from deep might be a weapon that U-32 will utilize as they move farther away down into playoffs.
Yeah, especially because not a lot of three-point shooters on this team in general, as we have some sort of violation on the Solons. And it'll be Raider basketball. Meehan will inbound it to Wilson, who dribbles it into the paint. Picks up her dribble, gets it to Beauregard. And the Raiders just content right now, just dribbling it out. Beauregard over on the logo. They're going to run some offense. I believe they're going to run Bulldog here. As you can hear Coach Bennett chanting Bulldog, but it's going to be an offensive foul.
Moving screen on that one, and this takes me back to the longtime Montpelier Solons coach, Lynn Rivellini. He used to run the high weave with his Montpelier girls, and he would burn minutes upon minutes with a lead. It didn't matter how many points he was up by, but if he was up, you were going to have to fight to take that ball away from his ball handlers at the top with that weave.
And having no shot clock does enable that. It's been that way ever since I was playing in high school. And I know in New York they actually do have a shot clock in high school basketball, so it's not like that for high school hoops in every state. But Vermont, for whatever reason, they do not have a shot clock, so it does kind of favor the team that is winning. As that one is tossed up and in by Swenson.
It's the first points of the fourth quarter for Montpelier.
U-32 has certainly stepped up the defense as Wilson getting sped up just a little bit. Montpelier applying the pressure here with just over a minute to go. It'll be Montpelier basketball.
Wilson was directing traffic with one hand on the ball. Montpelier saw that, jumped on the opportunity, and reached in and grabbed it away.
Drew the double and just could not get it out in time. So now here is Toohey bringing it across half court. Gets it to Sterling Prue, played by Meehan. Trying to get it down low to Nostrand. She does on the baseline now. Back to Sterling Prue. Sterling Prue, mid-range jumper is off. Rebounded by Flynn. 45 seconds to go. They get it down low to Beauregard. Beauregard lefty layup, no good. As Wilson comes flying in, and it's a jump ball. It'll be Montpelier basketball. Just under 40 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, and in a 14-point lead for the Raiders. Here's a shot that is off, rebounded by Wilson. Trying to get it across half court, which she does. Meehan dribbles it on Sterling Prue. She's tripped, and a foul is called. And the Raiders will be in the bonus. It'll be 1-1 for Sun Meehan, the sophomore guard. Short on the first, but she gets her own rebound. And LeCaire just going to dribble it out with Wilson. Down low to Meehan. Meehan to Beauregard with 1 second to go. No shot taken by the Raiders, and that is the end of the game. 37-23, Raiders with the lead. They had a 3-point lead at the half and end up winning by 14. So all in all, a good win for the Raiders as they improved to 4-9 on the season. And for Montpelier, they dropped to 4-9 as well. But it was a good game in the first half, but the Raiders' offense and defense in the second half just too much for the Solons.
Yeah, especially defensively in there in the fourth quarter. The Raiders may have worn down that short-handed Montpelier Solons team. You never know why the roster's small, especially in the COVID era,
Right.
and you never know who's going to come. Like, even with records, you look at the records, they don't necessarily indicate how strong or weak a team is. You never know who they've lost, when they've lost them, what they've had on any given night, or who they've been playing on any given night as well. But Raiders sure came out, and again, they look stronger and stronger every game I watch them play. I think they're figuring out their roles on the court. And I'll tell you, if the Raiders had hit their layups, really, their interior shots, this could have been a real ugly game.
High scores for the Raiders. You had 2 combined. Kara Richardson, she had 9, and then Natalie Beauregard, she had 9 as well. Had an offensive explosion in the second half, and for the Montpelier Solons, 9 points from Grace Nostrand. So 3 9-point scores in the game, and the Raiders come out victorious. They improved their record to 4-9, and the Solons dropped to 4-9. That'll do it for us here from U-32. Thank you for tuning into this broadcast on Orca and CVTsport.net. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Once again, the final score, 37-23 for Carl Parton, Ben Brown, and Kenneth Brousseau. I'm Quinton Pelzel saying good night from U-32.
This has been a local sports video production brought to you by CVTsport.net, your local sports video leader. We'd like to thank our longtime partners, CVTV723.org, channel 192 and 194, Central Vermont Community Access Television, and Orca Media, Onion River Community Access Television in the greater Montpelier area is media for the people.
My daddy made this. Daddy!